What's up, guys? We're here at Project Spruell. You guys haven't seen this one yet. Last time we were here, we were putting in the foundation, and we clearly have gotten a lot of work done in between then and now. Again, haven't shot a video here in a minute, but you're getting to kind of see the jump forward in time. This is a render of what the house looks like. You can see it's got this funky little glass wall project on the top second story. And here you can actually see where it's starting to formulate. Let's walk a little closer. The job site is a mess, as you can see, but it's got this cool window wall that we did with all these different shapes up top, flanking the front door on the bottom with this curved medium that comes out of the house with a big pivot door with a glass side light. So this is going to be a really rad thing. The stucco guys are done, so all this black that you're seeing here and that green column over there are all going to be the stone that's over there. So we got a jam-packed job site because we got stone guys, we got the stucco guys, we got dumpsters, we got stone. Everybody's here with all their stuff. So a lot into a little bit of a footprint, but we make it work like we always do. So let's go inside and check this house out. All right, so this house is a little unique and kind of fun. Obviously, we have this massive pivot door that opens up into this kind of curved shape here that jets out from the front of the house. You got these massive glass walls here flanking either side of the door, and then our double back floating staircase that goes up. And if you come over here, you can see the ceiling is open here on the top. So you get this cool two-story effect here in the foyer that allows you to have this whole glass wall visible from all parts of the house. You get the whole openness going up here with the double back staircase and all the window walls. So this is going to be a really cool feature of the house right when you walk in. And then right here you can see these two reliefs here, these pockets. These are going to be like fluted panel walls. Here's a render of what that's going to look like from the back side. And you can see it looks like just a wood slat wall, but looking back now, you can actually see we're gonna have some hidden doors here that open up, and that's where you're gonna be using your storage closets. So let's come inside. You'll have a powder room right here to the left. And again, this is gonna be where the kitchen wall just flushes out with this whole wall, so it'll be completely flat. Walking into the grand space, this is really cool because again, you've got this massive two-story ceiling that interconnects with the front two-story ceiling, just kind of making this big cohesive volume going up in the air. You've got the big patio doors here that open all the way up on both sides, and we'll just step out for a second since it's open. We've got this big roof up here to give you lots of coverage, and we're actually gonna build a pool right off of the back of the house. It's gonna come out, I think, about 13 or 15 feet, something like that. This same level with the patio, so you literally walk straight into the pool. We'll do a really cool glass handrail around this whole thing. And then we got a staircase that goes down to the basement. We got this super wide staircase that goes all the way down to the basement. So that gives you the approach from up here to down there and then back around to the top side. So let's go back inside. So again, in here, this is a render of what the kitchen is actually gonna look like. You're gonna see that that fluted wall is up on the top of the kitchen area, and it's gonna wrap around from the front to the back. Now, cutting back in here, you're gonna see this pocket right here is where we're gonna inset all the cabinets, and the fluted wall will wrap around the top and the sides, keeping that volume going all the way around. Cabinets here, island here, and then we'll have our flush wall for the kitchen over here, where you'll have your refrigerator built into the wall and your double oven, and then you'll just have a hidden flush door that goes into the pantry. So there's actually not a door there, it just looks hidden. Super cool feature that we did on one of our other houses, and we just fell in love with it. So we've got a mudroom that goes into the garage there, and so this house actually has two masters. We'll check these out. This is master on the main, which is of course the smaller master. You've got a double vanity here, toilet room, and a nice shower with the transom or the window inside the shower to bring in the light. And then over here, you've got a door that goes out to the patio. So if you wanted to go out there, direct access, go outside, have your coffee. An interesting part about this house is there's tons of steel in this house, believe it or not. There's a giant steel beam that goes from end to end right here. You can see that it's such a long span. You can't do that with wood. People think you can, you really can't because of the deflection. There's too much deflection in the beams. So we put in a big piece of steel here, and there's beams, posts that run all the way down to the foundation here. And then under us, you'll see in the basement, there's another steel beam, same scenario with a long open span. And then this entire front wall that we built with this window wall right here, we had to steel up this whole situation because if we go upstairs, up these stairs, now that we're up here, you can see on the window wall, it's quite long. You have this long, massive opening. So we had to put a steel beam that runs all the way across, all the way between, and then posts that go down, because not only are we dealing with the vertical up and down deflection, we have to deal with the horizontal deflection from wind load. You can imagine that if we got a crazy windstorm, the wind will be pounding on this wall and it'll be wanting to push it and shake it. So not only do you need vertical stability when you're talking about structures of homes, people don't think about wind load going this way. It'll be just like a big flappy wall if we didn't reinforce it. So we had to put steel on the top and in the middle, even though the top is carrying all the vertical weight and the middle is helping with that vertical load. So we actually took a steel beam and turned it sideways. So it's like a side loading beam to keep that wind loading down. Pretty cool. Walking back over here, you've got a bedroom here and a bedroom over there that flank each other, another one over there. This is an upstairs loft kind of space with a little laundry right here. So this again, glass handrails looking down into this big medium. And that's the tail right there sticking out of the wall of the roof outside. So once all this is finished, all this plastic is off and everything, we're gonna paint that to match the roof outside so it'll look like the roof just goes right through the house. Pretty cool feature. Let's check out the master. It's got this little hallway, very generous sized room, big windows, put your bed over there. We've got a big closet back here. And then into the bathroom, you're gonna have a big double vanity right here, toilet room there. And then over here, obviously not done yet, but we're gonna have a tub up against the wall, and then we're gonna have a shower right here. So this is a wet room. We don't typically do the wet rooms, but people seem to like them these days. So you have your shower here and your tub all in one room. Another cool little architectural detail that's on this house is in this stairwell. We did these 3x3 windows all the way down, and underneath that landing, you're gonna see the last one. So it's literally all like a vertical waterfall of windows. So again, you're seeing that last window as part of the waterfall effect. We've got all of these stairs open rise going into the basement, so all the light travels between them. All right, so we're in the basement, so the trusty lights come in. Down here, you've got the same thing going on here with these built-ins, where we're gonna have a panelized wall right here. So that feature continues between the two stories. And then you've got a little nook back here, mechanical room, and the basement opens up to this vast space. Again, you're seeing my big steel beam up here. Now we decided to drop that steel beam because mechanicals and things had to run through the floor system up there. And it's a nice delineation of space between this zone and this zone. And we're gonna have like a little kitchenette with this cool floating vanity on that wall. And then this giant space is all rec room. And then of course, in the back, you've got another bedroom that goes outside. So this is kind of like a Jack and Jill setup with the bathroom here because it's accessible from both sides. And then you've got a nice bedroom here that has a door to go outside. So you got plenty of light, direct access right outside, and it hits that staircase. So you can go straight up to the back of the house, straight down, or around. All right, so that's our update on Project Spruell. This is the second house we built on this street. The last one was a custom for a friend. So we're happy to keep everything super close together. We'll give you guys another update once we get cabinets set. See you soon.